So after I got fired from Power 92,
Okay.
I got a job at CPS. You can if you want to. It's fine.
I want to say you said that. I'm going to say fuck them.
Well, back in 2010, I said
fuck them in
fuck them. Yeah.
Okay.
2011, I mean, but not in 2025. 2011, fuck all y'all.
Dating in Chicago or dating in Austin?
Dating in Chicago because them women down there kind of touched.
What's wrong with them?
Because a lot of them are in the army. So
they beautiful, but they nuts.
Yes.
Welcome to Midlife Crisis.
I'm May.
And I'm Kay.
We are living life and trying to stay out of crisis, okay?
Hitting with y'all with a little bit of facts.
It's just mostly our feelings, to be honest.
It's all our feelings, actually.
Listen, y'all, I'm cracking up laughing because I'm looking at our notes and the shit just say K's stomach swelling. I'm looking at the bitch like, you pregnant again?
No.
Okay.
I am not pregnant.
Okay.
But
I think, I don't want the audience to get tired of me saying that. Like,
they love it.
I think it's a relevant question being that you always pregnant.
Always. Always. That is an absolute term. Clearly not pregnant right now.
Well, the note said your stomach was swelling.
Because what I was going to be talking about is the fact that, like, this midlife shit be midlifing. And I just ate regular food. I had some cabbage.
No, you can't eat the shit the same.
I had some cabbage and some pasta with some shrimp. Immediately, my stomach was like, woof. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I was throwing up all night from both sides. I was not pregnant.
It sounds like you pregnant to me, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll with it.
After that,
you might have a gluten allergy.
I did before.
But motherfucker, if you had it before, it's not gone. Like,
I thought I cured it.
Why?
Because I went
Because you stopped eating.
Because I went electric.
But the boogie woogie woogie.
But I had some gluten for a while since then, and then it was just like all of a sudden, like a blowfish, like what is this? I was sick.
I'm gonna tell you what though,
the reaction wasn't given what it did before in the past.
But real talk, like the motherfucker, everybody I know that's in their 40s has some form of like gut issue.
Yeah.
Right? Like, somebody's always talking about something with like.
Because all that bullshit that we ate. All that bullshit that we ate in our 20s is catching up. It's been just collecting in our line, in the stomach line. It just collected.
Yeah, that shit is...
And then finally it hit a trigger and it was like, oh.
So
cross the line.
Did you take something? What happened? Because this other day, this was you in a car with me when you said you had to take like a couple of shit pauses. And like every stop we made, we had to you had to get out and see if is this.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's that day.
It was that day.
Okay.
For sure. And did I take anything? No. Ginger and tea I had. My mom gave me some peppermint tea.
Were you in any pain?
She's like a herbologist, like low key.
We can't have to do a whole nother episode about your mom. Not today. Not since butterfly. Not today.
Not today.
Okay. Right. Were you in pain?
I was in pain.
And if you pushed it, could you feel like the gas moving?
I didn't do all of that.
Oh, that's just me.
That's you, because you think you're a surgeon.
Actually, that's not my specialty.
I know you're a surgeon. Well, tell the people what your specialty is.
Oh, I extract pimples.
Extract. Mm-hmm. Like it's serious.
Yeah.
Like,
don't come around me with no motherfucking bump on your face.
Gee, she will attack you.
I'll pop that bitch rocking right past you. I will pop that bitch. Because why would you sit there and let that shit sit on your face like that?
She'll do stuff like this. Let me get that.
Yeah, hold on, bro. Ain't no crisis. Motherfuckers are glueless. Hold the fuck on.
Not bad.
Relax, bro.
My bad.
Relax.
You still look good.
Thank you. You know what's going on up under here. Speaking of.
Tell them what to, right?
I mean,
we're doing some midlife changes.
We don't know if this is going to work, but I'm trying to lock my hair. So, you know, my face could be a mug, you know?
So do you think by next season you'll be willing to show it?
If it get right, but we not doing it today. Not today.
I say next season.
Because, baby, let me tell you something. Honey, the way my hair like,
her hair is really soft. It's really soft.
Let me tell y'all something. I went my whole life and never has a motherfucker called my hair soft. Like, that ain't never been a way my hair was defined. Now that I'm older, everybody like, oh, yeah. No. My mama gave me a perm in 2nd grade. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Everybody was giving perms to their kids. But what I'm saying
is, it's amazing when you talk about hair textures. I've never thought my hair was soft. Yeah. Because to be honest,
because I've done a lot of hair, honey. A lot of different hair types. Okay. I have gone to, past 4G.
Okay, well, it's definitely given.
It's not that. You're nowhere near. You're in the 3s.
It's definitely that's not true.
Okay.
My hair is not in the 3s.
Girl, you're not a 4 nothing.
I am.
Okay.
She want me to be close to her.
She
want me to be close to my whiteness.
I
like she's close to hers.
I'm actually not. And I just really I've done.
You don't think my hair is for nothing?
Done the tightest of curl patterns, baby girl. And yours don't come remotely close.
My hair.
Not remotely close. You might be, what's the last one in 3? It's a 3, is it a 3C or D? You might be the last of the 3s.
Well, let me tell you.
But you're not.
Call it what you want to call it, but here's the truth. Whatever happens in this back part is a 4 for sure.
Listen, this top part,
everybody. I might give you a 3 at the top.
It's definitely a 3 at the top.
But the back,
even mine is a 4 right here. Just the patch. Not a lot. Right. It's 1 patch.
It's not a 4.
Right here.
Okay, I'm going to give you your ancestor 4.
That's fine. Listen, I don't need it. I can be 95% white. Ain't nobody taking my black from me.
Okay, girl. Sister grabbed the fuck out of me, honey. Yeah, okay.
All you need is 1 drop, according to them, right?
Listen, but speaking of hair, and we on the topic of wigs, because I want to know who put glue on Tiffany Henry's wig. That was not a glueless, because let me tell y'all. Okay, for those who are watching, Tiffany Henry, she is the current mayor of Dalton, and she's over
outside the Chicagoland area.
Yeah,
but y'all probably know her nationwide.
And what's the role in Thornton Township? She's the what? The something. Somebody tell me. She's the something of Thornton Township.
It's not the mayor?
No. It's not Thornton Township. It's not. I don't know. I get you. I'm not shading you. I know Township.
She's the supervisor.
She's the supervisor.
That's funny. You can't even get a real. That is like any job.
No, Thornton Township is like
I hear you.
She's a mayor too. Is what I'm saying. She has 2 positions.
Oh, she's a mayor and a supervisor.
Yeah, she's the mayor of Dalton.
She's the
and she's the supervisor of Thornton Township.
That's perfect.
And she has been on bullshit for a very long time. She's kind of been, tapping on people in Chicago know a lot about her. But Tiffany is making it across the board. She's currently under FBI investigation. Of course, misappropriation of funds. She's doing all type of crazy shit. More recently at the trustee meeting.
When they was talking about the skating rink?
Girl, was talking about the skating rink too?
Yeah.
Girl, there's so much.
But I think that's a good effort though. But go ahead. I thought that was some nice.
She has a lot of things that she, boxes under good efforts.
Because Lightfoot is Lightfoot the prosecutor, G?
Like they hired her to do an independent investigation on Tiffany. And then when I tell you, Lightfoot still looks stressed the fuck out with what y'all did to her in Chicago. Baby, she got a real life blowout, kid. I'm just saying, she is stressed out. Her girls have not been right since they have not came back.
She just cut
it. She should.
She just cut it. Get a big chop.
For yourself. Free
yourself out. Free yourself.
Yeah, she should. Yeah, she's been doing an independent investigation, finding out all these different things about Tiffany. But listen, Tiffany don't give a fuck. She don't care that y'all finding out about the shit she doing. She's just doing it, and she's gonna keep doing it. And she shows up every day with her wig intact. And somebody is doing, her wigs have gradually gotten better and better. And listen, don't come up here and shame me about my wig. Bitch, I ain't trying to have a perfect wig. I'm just trying to get through this motherfucking phase. You feel me? But her shit
don't do you better. Like sisters on BET.
Girl, I don't know, but her shit is getting gradually better.
I watch all of that.
So, we all know who Jedediah is. Or if not, you could tell us who.
Yeah, Jedediah is, an activist. I know him, for being out there, That, you know, and he also is like really famous for when Trump was running
the first time and they pulled his ass. He always getting thrown out of motherfucking spaces.
Yeah, and he ran up on the ran up to the podium and everything, and you know, talking stuff. So
and he had an instance when he went live and said that he was going to, you know, end his time here.
Yeah.
But more recently, he then jumped on this Dalton Tiffany. First of all, they say the man don't even live in Dalton, so I don't know why he keeps winding up at these town hall meetings. But
let me tell you this.
Okay, talk to me while I take a sip.
I think everything, including Tiffany, is all fabricated.
What?
I think these things are curated.
Oh, they're curated.
I think all of this stuff is put together as a distraction for something else.
Now, when she be going on her trips, do she know that those trips are curated?
Well, so here's the deal.
I'm just asking questions.
See, we think that when people are put into position, right, to be a distraction, that they are aware of.
Oh, she been put in position to do what she do.
To do
be yourself.
Be yourself.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh, her.
Because she's gonna guaranteedly do
it's her. Get her. And she's like, oh my God, they're giving me this position. And then she's herself.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just don't believe that the good citizens of Dalton would vote for something that a person, if they already had a history, well, right? People don't, that type of person doesn't change all of a sudden, unless again that's changed to change.
Well, we also know that
unless it's a bait and switch.
It's a couple of things. Well, we can have a lot of conversations about this.
It's so
we
many
talk about like
aldermen
that have been in positions for years that our parents and grandparents like, I'm not voting for them.
Yeah.
I think that if you look at some of the things that Tiffany
they weren't clowns in the beginning, though.
But a lot of Tiffany supposedly wasn't. Like she was this big boisterous. She's always like been big and boisterous and all this, you know, charisma. But it wasn't until they started opening up the books and seeing that some of this shit ain't landing right. But getting back to her and Jedediah, right? Yeah. So Jedediah goes to, you know, clock her tea, run her one, and he was actually very disrespectful and rude. No matter how you feel about her, it does not take away from how Jedediah got up there to that podium and disrespected the hell out of that black woman. I think he could have literally addressed every item that he wanted to without addressing her in the manner that he did. Calling her bitches multiple times.
That's why. That's why.
And not just this time. When I say multiple times, you might have seen some clips, but he has said this in other settings with her. And she kept her head down most of the time, trying to.
Most of the time.
Yeah, until her man was like, no. But look, we just talked about it. Imagine, everybody's like, well, he didn't have to, you know.
Yeah, jump in like that.
Because I'm sure other politicians and their mates or their spouses have witnessed their people be disrespected. But this is Dalton. I'm just saying. This is Dalton, the clown.
Is it Dalton or
is it hear me out what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This circus has already been in play. So it's not like they have been doing everything
right. In the up. I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no disrespect to the people of Dodge, my family live out there, we all good. But they weren't. So imagine the conversation that after my man standing next to you. Yeah. When you
say it one more time.
Yeah.
He just ready. And what happened?
But I think Jedediah actually got in his face first a little bit. We need to watch the clip.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's almost like reality television. Like, you know, we hear in reality television, we know actual producers, they egg people on. You've got folks behind the scenes that they're buffering this situation.
They do.
Right?
But I will tell you this. Tiffany flew her ass from the front of that motherfucking board spay room, whatever they were at. All I saw, I followed the wig, baby. She was out there, honey.
I followed the wig.
She said she was breaking up, but baby, I know she was running into them haymakers that Jedediah was
I'm going to say this. This is when you need to realize that you have been chosen to be the distraction. And you need to chill out, right? Because what's going to happen is, whether you know you were planning or not, whether you are a planner or not, at some point, you got to realize you could face real jail time.
She don't give a fuck.
Well,
if you're saying that she is put in place, she is trusting that whoever put her in those places are gonna make sure she don't do no jail time.
Sis. We've seen higher black folks.
She like YOLO.
Sure, we got the Jacksons. The Jacksons went down.
They did.
Sandy and Jesse Jackson Jr. went down.
Yeah, but
matter of fact, they even TikTok their jail sentence.
Yeah, they went down, but they ain't had no bars where they was at.
Still time.
It was, but it was like going to boarding school.
And on that note, y'all, we're going to take this commercial break, and we're going to be back with It's Trey The Choklit Jok, yeah.
Going up a spot.
Hey!
No promo.
See y'all in there, y'all.
Here are 5 reasons to shop Mama Africa's marketplace. Dresses for the kids and family, jackets and more. Dresses for you. Great design decor. Even bedding. African soap, shea butter, spiritual items, and a whole lot more.
I gotta do it the right way.
You got
It's Trey The Choklit Jok, yeah.
Hello.
You kind of did the end,
Girl.
so it just messed me up
fuck it.
the
Go
flow
ahead.
a little bit.
Okay. All right, y'all, we are happy to have the one and only
Yes.
legend Trey The Choklit Jok is joining us. I'm excited.
And you started us. You literally started our whole.
I didn't say that. You all had it, and
We
all had
didn't get no airtime until you.
Well, you know, I fuck with Trey's answer, you know. I'm gonna let Cassie do that part, you know. I fuck with Trey's answer. You know, like, y'all had it.
y'all had the talent and everything, and hey, y'all had the opportunity to do the entertainment news, and there it is. But y'all, as y'all can see, y'all have talent right now. How y'all bounce off each other, chemistry's great. Y'all look good. Good stuff.
Listen. Shout out to Trey. Okay, so quick origin story. Me and Cassie were doing, I guess what they call podcasting now. Mm-hmm. We were doing our own 5-minute frenzies on YouTube, shorts. All this shit got names now. It didn't have names then. And one day we're listening to the radio. I was like, Cassie, Trey don't like doing gossip. Because that's kind of what it was, right?
Yep.
Like, I think we had the morning show.
They fired all my people.
They fired all his people.
Yeah.
And it was just
Trey
me.
just did not want to do because then, like, the entertainment report was like kind of like a female. If correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Entertainment report was looked at more of like a female thing. Like the females did the entertainment reports. The men stayed away from that. And Trey was like, "Shit, find me some people to do the entertainment." He's like, "I'm looking for people that want to do the entertainment report." I was like, "Cassie, it's us."
And we knew Dorch.
We knew Dorch.
Reverend Dorch.
Yes.
Always Dorch.
But we also, I remember, we went into some homemade studios.
We went to CSU. I swear.
Oh, Fred did our stuff.
He did later.
Okay.
We did our sizzle reel at CSU.
Oh, Chicago State. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Did the reel.
The light skinned dude did it.
Okay, whoever that is.
You know
Sent
what
it
I'm
in.
talking
I don't know. But sent it in. And I would like to think that Trey listened to hundreds of tapes. And
It wasn't hundreds. It was close to 100.
okay.
But Dorch gave the great endorsement.
I wasn't gonna add that part.
Yeah, Dorch gave the great endorsement. Dorch kind of put y'all ahead of time. Then when I heard it, I was like, boom, let's roll.
Yeah, I was gonna. Let me start. Okay, we're gonna edit this part. Trey listened to hundreds of tapes, and
I did.
he was at. This shit is getting tiresome. This is not the right vibe for the show. The 99th tape. It was like, it's your girl May, and I'm Casey. He was like, oh shit.
That is it.
And then
Get them.
Yes.
it was history from there. But we did the morning show. Like, it was pretty cool. I was a teacher at the time. My students were like, listen to Miss Martin radio. I was popular and shit at work. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. It definitely boosted our ratings big time.
Yeah.
That was before like Facebook, the way Facebook is now, because we just start getting all these random Facebook friends.
Yeah.
Like, who are these people?
Yeah, I'll be able to
like,
tell
Trey
you something.
Show.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. But then we actually worked together. Did you
Yes.
work together?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I remember, yeah. That's
Tell
cool.
them how we got
So after I got fired from Power 92,
Okay.
I got a job at CPS. You can if you want to. It's fine.
I want to say you said them. Say fuck them.
Well, back in 2010, I
fuck
said
them in 2010.
fuck them. Yeah.
Okay.
2011, I mean, but not in 2025. 2011, fuck all y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But we in 2025.
Yeah.
So you got fired. From
So I got let go. As all radio people do, you get fired. And shit, I was looking for a job, and I ended up getting a job at CPS at the same school. Well, May worked at. So yeah, I was like, they had created it was like a community. The position was called community connector, and so basically I was just like at the aldermen's meetings, at the police meetings.
It's perfect for somebody who.
Yeah, so I was just like letting them know what Marshall High School students were doing, and I would come back and tell the school, hey, the police station is doing this. And I would meet with the reverends, and it was cool, but it wasn't like I was just getting a check at that moment. You know, it wasn't like I was trying to do that.
Right, but you know what though, Trey was actually a great part of the community. I had a great time with Trey at the job with me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but then you eventually left. Then.
Yeah, eventually I got fired from there.
Okay. A little long.
Yeah, I got fired from CPS, and then I started really going back into radio. I started teaching radio. So I started teaching at Illinois Media School, and then I did the radio program at True Star. Did that for like 3 years. Yeah, did that for 3 years.
So we talked
Teenagers. Yeah.
How does that feel? Yeah.
It was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. It was an experience.
Okay, so of course the name of the show is the Midlife Crisis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is radio? Because you've been doing radio a long fucking time. Because I'm thinking back to like Trey and Nike. That's a long time ago. I feel like y'all was on 106.3 too?
Yeah.
No, we were on. Well,
Okay.
we were on GCI.
GCI.
But I was on 106 Jams in high school. I was like, they used to
Okay.
have a high school check-in every day. So
Okay.
I was Shannon from Lane Tech back in the day. So
Gotcha.
then they used to have all the people. So radio was always kind of like
Body.
my thing. Yeah. Yeah.
So, damn, Trey, how many years is that?
It's been 28. I've been in radio since I was 16. So about 31 years, something like that.
So we talking about
30
3
years.
decades in radio.
29.
What does radio look like for you now? Like, what does that feel like? What does that look like? Is it the same? Or is it just...
Yeah, it's just different. Like I'm more, I have more experience in it, so I'm not making the same mistakes that I used to make. You know what I'm saying? And then going and doing radio in different cities and different cultures and different, all of that is, you know, it helps round you off. I guess you want to call it that.
How many different positions have you been able to kind of have inside of radio?
I've been on the air, I've been a producer, I've been a program director, I've been an operations manager, and did I say producer?
Yep.
And then in Florida, I was like totally not me at all. I was like the public affairs director. I was hosting a public affairs show. I was on the air. Then I was doing the community stuff. So I was going out to, you know, same type of stuff I was doing, but I was at the Urban League dinners and, you know, that type of stuff. So.
But even on air, like, there's like some hierarchies on air too, like, depending on like where you're placed, right? Like if it's in the morning.
Yeah. So once you get to like mornings and afternoons, like you can go back and forth to do it, you know, in different areas. I remember back in the day, Doug Banks was in the morning, and they put him in the afternoon, and you know, so either one of the two you're still good. But of course, people in the morning make way more than you do in the afternoon.
Because
It's like drastically different, like the...
Yes and no. It depends on the situation. Like, of course, Charlamagne is making more than me, of course, or you know,
everybody.
Yeah, you know. So it's the tier, you know.
Got it. And I'm just thinking about the evolution of the shit. Like, you talking about 30 years in radio, like, something
Crazy.
is like, is this something that's happening now that would have never happened Say 10 years ago, or?
Well, people aren't really being coached and taught like they were back in the day. Okay. So, they're putting anybody on the air. If you got 100,000 social media followers, let's put this person on the air.
So that has pushed and fed into the radio world too?
Absolutely. Like, remember, we can if you that's your show. But I do remember the situation on WGCI years ago when they had the girl on the TV show, the tattoo show. Charmaine. And they fired Frankie Robinson for her. Mm-hmm. And that was an instant situation where here you have this veteran radio personality. But this person's on TV.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so it's really like that, who can bring the bigger audience as opposed to your actual talent.
And probably because also demographics and ages are changing as it comes to like radio listenership.
Yeah. And I was going to say, do young people still listen to the radio?
No, I don't think young people listen to the radio, but we still listen to the radio, and it'll be a medium that'll always be around. But, you got different entities now, Pandora and Spotify and Tidal and YouTube, and, radio's competing with all this different stuff, but it's still around,
But radio kind of reminds me of how I feel about, somebody was like, you can get rid of your cable and you can have these streaming. But I actually like channel surfing, right? Mm-hmm. So I like the not always that spontaneous because it's a playlist and radio too, but I like the fact that I don't have to think about things or search for things and hear the interjections of the voices from the people. But that may, like you said, be a generational thing.
Yeah. It's people tune in now for like the content because everybody's playing the same music.
Yeah.
The same exact music. There's just one station will add maybe 2 or 3 different songs, then the other station will, but everybody's playing the same thing.
That's what I hate about now. It really seems like it's like the same 100 songs on every station. When before,
I feel like it was.
Radio's always been like that because you hear the same 10, 15 songs because we're catering to everybody. So like when you're listening to the radio, you're listening for 30 minutes at a time on your way to work. So now you're done listening. Now we got to cater to the next guy that gets in for 30 minutes, and then so the music is like on a loop. So, yeah.
You ever done like Sirius?
Yeah, I told you down in Florida I was like the public affairs, so I would be the guy that you tune in and listen to every Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. Welcome to South Florida, Texas. South. What is it? South. I forgot what the hell it was.
Okay.
But I would be the straight guy, like answering. So we have
you talking about Sirius Radio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
But he was a serious guy.
Yeah, he was a straight man.
Yes.
I get that. Pause, right?
What? You don't pause and say some straight shit.
Because it's like I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about that.
So saying like
this
she ain't even use it right.
Young brother had it like
shit.
Had me all messed up. He was pausing on everything. He was ordering a hard shell taco. It was like hard shell taco. Pause. Like
you said hard, but you said straight.
I know that, but again, saying straight man, it's like juxtaposed to something else. Yeah, whatever. Keep it moving.
Yep. Now you mad because I called you out on your shit. She been it. Keep it moving, Bronzy. I look bronzy? Do I?
She don't look bronzy? That's what cancers do. Cancers always bring it back to themselves.
Did I look bronzy?
To the shop.
What she say about a motherfucking cancer? And what do Gemini
cancers coming out the room?
Like 3 personalities. This motherfucker just cussed me out, smiled at me all in one time. All right, Trey, you don't have to deal with this any longer.
It's a miracle.
In our notes, it said that there weren't anything off limits. So are you dating right now?
I am.
Oh, dating or?
Dating.
Plural, like more than one person?
I am dating.
Okay, man, my motherfucking business.
Take it how you take it. Next question.
And real. So, I think you named Florida, Texas, Chicago. Where else were you?
That's those 3.
3, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Across like how many years?
I left. Y'all had my going away party. That was in 2015, so 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So 8 in Florida, 8 in Texas, and then a year and a half in Florida. And I'm back.
And you back.
Yep.
And you back where? Where are you?
I'm on Streets 95.1 now.
No, I was excited. I like 95.
I do too.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucking Trey,
They had been trying to get me since before I went on in Florida.
Okay.
But the job in Florida was much more attractive than staying in Chicago.
Gotcha.
So, but then I was led back here by some act of God, and here we go.
What's that act of God?
No, so a lot of stuff was happening. Like, I have a family member here that I was really the most responsible for, that I'm caring for.
We all experienced it.
They in Florida didn't really, I was like the low man on the totem pole from being, promoted. So I walked in a situation where, like, these guys were tenured. They were there 10, 15 years. So if anybody's moving up, it's not me. So, I was just in a situation where, hey, I was wanting to come home and work, come here to Chicago and work. And they was like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I had to resign. Man.
Listen, taking care of family is a rite of passage in the midlife. Man.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as you hit it.
And everybody don't get it though.
Yes.
You now got 2 sets of kids.
Yeah.
But it only happens to those who are deemed to be the responsible.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else get to be living freely and shit.
Right.
But the responsibles, because
Gotta
you heard what he said, like I was deemed the,
Yes.
the responsibles. We out here
Yes.
taking care of everybody. But, those who are blessed,
That's
blessed,
it. That's
will be
it. What they
blessed.
say, to whom much is.
What?
You gotta get it. You gotta.
Help her out. Somebody help her
I understand what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say.
Much is required. Shit.
You couldn't even finish it. Leave me
I wasn't trying to. My brain wasn't wired for it. But you was like,
once.
Oh my God. All right, so we got a game we like to play with, a couple of games like to play with a couple people. We got a game for you when we come back. It's going to be our this or that version. Chicago versus Austin.
Hey.
All right.
Be back in a second. Check out this commercial.
What's up? I am sitting here with Rehired Lewis of Rehired American Whiskey. Tell me, what does Rehired mean?
So Rehired is French, and it actually refers to fox.
Ooh la la.
So if you look at the bottle, you'll see 2 foxes on there as part of our shield.
Nice, nice. So tell me some of the ways that you should drink Rehired American Whiskey.
So I have a couple of signature things. The number one is my green fox, which is some apple pucker mixed with Rehired whiskey, and that's like a big thing amongst the females. So watermelon and whiskey, that's the new thing coming out.
That's coming up. That's coming up. The watermelon and whiskey, everybody. Let me tell you, as a person that is a lightweight and drinker, this thing is smooth. There's no, when you drink it, there's no burn. It's just going down. Let me tell you, ladies, be careful.
Yeah.
Because it's smooth as a fox with some Rehired American whiskey. Toast.
Toast to it.
All right, y'all. We are back for our next segment with Trey The Choklit Jok.
Yeah.
Got it on.
Oh, you wanted to go through the whole thing. Gotcha.
And there's nothing that comes after the year.
That's like the happy birthday song when people sing happy birthday. You just gotta wait on people all the time. Yeah, it's cool.
Who was the person singing that? Little Mac?
Erica, she's on Twister's Wetter. Erica, I forget her name. Erica Nicole or something like that. Yeah, yes, her. Yep.
That's a good pick.
Yep.
She did that too.
Yeah.
It is like the birthday song.
Start telling people it was me. They'll never know.
Somebody accused me of playing that and saying that it was their voice a few years ago. I'm like, don't get y'all wrong. That's not you.
Why would they say that though? They never called them to sing the shit.
No.
Gotta be
Yes,
relevant.
it's been
No.
weird. All right. So Trey has lived in multiple spaces, and we're gonna do our this or that Chicago versus Austin version. I'm gonna give you something. You're gonna tell us where it's better at in Chicago or Austin. My view is that Chicago's gonna be better for all.
Come on.
True.
All right, so let's go. Food.
Chicago for
Come on.
sure.
Yes. No, I've been to Austin before. I actually had a great time in Austin.
Austin is cool. It's like the north side of
I
Chicago.
did the Riverwalk in Austin.
Okay.
That's San Antonio.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
Damn, I wasn't in Austin.
It's okay though.
Who fucking knew?
You was in Texas.
I was in Texas. Damn, I was in San Antonio. That's fucked up. All right, anyway, 40 shit. I don't remember where the fuck I was at. All right, so, but what are they feeding y'all in Austin?
It's a lot of good food. They got barbecue and taco. They Texas, so you know,
so
you're getting all types of barbecue, brisket, that type of mess.
But it was good though?
I never ate it.
Okay.
Never ate it. I was
funny.
cooking my own food, you know.
Oh, you didn't eat anything.
Yeah, I ate, a taco every now and then, but you know, Tito's is from Austin, so I would enjoy a few Tito's beverages. But outside of, no, I'm cooking my own food.
Do they have like a Tito's space?
I don't remember, but I know they have it.
But
Are you just like that though? You the type of person who just really don't eat out or eat other people's food?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right, the women, Chicago or Austin?
Uh-oh.
Man, so I live like outside of Austin in Killeen, and in Killeen it's like Fort Hood. They call it something else now, but there's like, it's an army base.
Okay.
So on the army base, you got women from like everywhere, and I let's say a tie. Let's go for a tie, because there's some beautiful women. Yeah.
Sweet.
Some beautiful women there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the next question, similar but different. Dating in Chicago or dating in Austin?
Dating in Chicago, because them women down there I kind of touched.
What's wrong with them?
Because a lot of them are in the army. So
They beautiful, but they nuts.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know they're not. A lot of them down there, they don't know how to respect when a man is respecting them. You know, like if you open the door for them or that type of stuff, they're like, you're lame, or you know, you're a little soft if that happens to you. So
wow.
yeah, because a lot of them guys they down there.
Chivalry.
Yes.
Open all my doors.
Yes.
Please. And
Hello, pull out my chair.
Yeah, a lot of them, you know, they got the
my
gold
coats.
keeps and they sipping the lean every day, and you know,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, totally different.
Okay.
Everything from Chicago.
Okay. All right, what about the nightlife? Austin or Chicago?
Chicago.
Really?
Chicago. Although Austin is pretty dope once South by Southwest happens, because that's when like everybody is there, like from film, comedy, you know, music of course. It's pretty dope. But Chicago, hands down.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the scenery, the skyline?
Chicago.
Yeah.
It seems like when you're in Chicago and you go to different places, because I was in Dallas, I was in Houston, the skyline of Chicago just beats everybody.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It is.
It definitely is. And then when you come back, which is crazy, you appreciate the city more. You know, you appreciate it. So I do suggest that people leave and just, you know, however long it takes, and then come back, and you'll see that there's no place like Chicago. If I'm Dorothy, like there's no place like Chicago.
Right.
So
And you got the ruby reds on.
Radio.
radio, which is better? Texas. Believe it or not, yeah, Texas. Because in Chicago, it seems like listening to like different markets is kind of, it hasn't caught up to where everybody else is.
In music expansion or just what they're doing?
Both.
Okay.
Well, they play a lot of Chicago artists in different cities now. You know, that wasn't the thing 20 years ago, but now you're hearing Lil Durk and Tink and you know, all the artists on the air now. So I would say down there, yeah, in Texas.
I just got a little follow-up question to that. How truly interested are you in like newer artists? As we get older and be in midlife, it's your job to know, but are you really like interested in younger music?
Yeah, I have to be. It's not like I'm aggressively listening to it, but yeah, I mean, our generation had the better music, of course, but I mean, it's their thing. It's the young people's thing. So I gotta kind of enjoy it, respect it, and at the same time not insult it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not listening to Glorilla or you know. I'm sure y'all are though.
I like that. It's probably like 5 artists out right now.
Do you know why 80% of businesses fail? It's not because of bad product. It's because they're doing everything manually. Most businesses are working harder than ever, but still struggling because they don't have the same tools that big brands use. That's why we created TBM 360, an all-in-one automation system built for business owners like you. It gives you the same tools Fortune 500 brands use at a fraction of the cost. Normally, automation systems like this cost over $5,900 per year. But right now, for Black History Month, you can get full access for just $365 for the entire year. That's $1 a day to transform your business. But that's not all. You also get access to daily live coaching calls, expert help every single day, a private community of entrepreneurs like you that are ready to network and grow together, a proven automation workflow system set up in minutes, not months. So spots are limited. We want you all to click that link, sign up now, and let's build wealth together. But this offer expires February 28th at the end of Black History Month. So make sure that you do it right away.
Yeah! We're excited. We're back. We're here with Trey The Choklit Jok, and he is here in Chicago. We don't know if this is going to be your final stop, but at least we know.
I'm here.
We're here. We can find you on
Streets 95.1.
Yes. What's time?
I come on every day, Monday through Friday, 3 to 7.
There. I'm telling y'all, when I heard Trey's voice, Trey.
And I saw you throw out the subscribership for your YouTube page again. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Happy that Trey is back. All right, so this is our Check the DM section. It gets...
Wait a second, though. We got a quick little shout out that we got to give.
Yes.
Right, a quick little correction. So
Erica Siobhan.
Erica Siobhan is the one that did that amazing jingle for Trey The Choklit Jok. That is a classic.
It is a
Chicago.
classic. You can't walk down the street. It's like you said, it's attached to you. Like
it's Trey The Choklit Jok, yeah.
She did her thing on that.
She did.
Yes, she did.
She did.
Shout out to Erica Siobhan.
She did.
She did. Don't be trying to claim that y'all did it because Erica Siobhan did that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go.
All right, checking the DMs.
All right, here we go.
Who checking? Have you read this one yet?
No. I like to hear it in real time.
Okay.
I do.
Because this is some shit.
It's some shit. Let's go. All
right.
I got it. I can't wait.
All right. I need some real advice because I'm stuck on how to handle this. I recently started dating this amazing woman. She's smart, funny, and everything I've been looking for. We finally took things to the next level, and the sex was actually really good. But there was one issue.
Oh, shit.
A scent.
Fuck.
Now, let me be clear. From what I see, she's a clean woman. It's not like she's unkept or anything.
Okay.
But that smell was hard to ignore. And I'm sitting there wondering, does she notice this?
Oh, God.
Here's my dilemma. Do I bring it up now? Or do I wait until we have sex again to see if it was just a one-time thing? I really like her, and I don't want to embarrass her or make her feel self-conscious. But I also know this could be a deal breaker if it's a consistent issue. How do I approach this without ruining what we have? Should I even say something yet? Help me out. Sincerely trying to keep the sex.
Yikes.
Listen, I actually want Trey to start because I want to know. I need to hear. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Has this happened to you before?
Yes.
Did you actually like the person? Because that makes a difference if we're gonna address it or not, right? Or
No, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
Well, I take that back.
Address it with correction.
I take that back. You do it again to see if there is an issue.
It was just a one time.
Yeah, and then because now at this point you got to determine if you still want to mess with her or not. Because once you say something to her, she's going to be embarrassed and probably a little hesitant to mess with you or continue the situation because he's embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
So you kind of just it really all depends on how bad the scent was.
There are levels to the sex.
There's levels to the scent. Because, maybe there's a situation where
silence is egregiously egregious.
Yeah, it's and then sometimes there's a level of understanding as well.
Okay, talk to us.
the understanding is, okay, maybe she's had a long day or whatever, and she maybe didn't bathe that day, or it's been I don't know what the situation is.
And there are different scents, right? Because there's musk. And
Wait. You said must?
And musk. Bitch, I gave you two.
Okay. And
then there's fish, because I've smelled that before.
Yeah.
There's fish. And then there's another one that's like smells like medically induced smell, like that you need to get somewhere quickly.
Well, no, we don't do that.
No, I'm just saying, like, when you say there are levels to it,
I'm talking like level 1, like tart, slightly tart.
Okay, some guys like that shit.
Yes, and it's really not bad. That's why it's understanding. It's long day. Okay, fine.
Let's go to pheromone.
Jump in the shower or something. But if it's another situation where it's not good, then, you're probably, I'm just probably just stop.
Okay.
Messing with you or whatever.
Oh.
I probably will never tell you.
Would you finish?
Yeah, you're going to probably finish. Well, it depends on how bad the situation is. But
what if it was level 1? Would you finish?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finish level 1, and then you still not talking to her?
Yeah, level 1, it's an understanding. It's a chance for like.
Oh, you're saying
a redemption.
You might not have to have the conversation.
Yeah, there's a level of understanding you got to have. What was happening the day of? Is there something going on?
Now, I'm watching these two other guys. They are really shaking their heads, and you like there's no understanding.
Yeah, it's a level of understanding.
Are you shaking your head like?
Once I smell it, I'm stopping. I'm done.
And she smelled it first.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it goes to the root of the problem. You don't deal with women that aren't hygienically, you got to kind of know the caliber of women you're dealing with at a time. So if
That's what he's saying, though.
But it could be hygienically, it could be
He's
medically,
saying this person
it could be situationally, it could be a lot of shit. Well, that whole, okay.
All right, well, being an instructor, I had a smelly student.
Okay.
And I went to administration, how do I deal with this? And a lot of them were like, don't. And they're like, why? And I'm like, well, the student may stop coming. He may be at a level where he's embarrassed. And you got to kind of relay that. Compare that to a woman who may have had
a student in your bedroom is different.
That's true. That's true.
This student, we want them to get their education. Your bedroom is like,
yeah.
You
get a pass. You get a pass. And then on that second time, if it's not fresh, then we got a decision to make. I can't believe we're talking about this. Right?
But are you going to say it?
Am I going to say it?
Are you going to say it?
Probably. It all depends on if I like you. I'll probably say something. Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely I will.
But how would you say it?
How would I say it? So I'm a real funny dude, and I'm real sarcastic, and I play a lot. So I'll probably say something like, you better go and get in the shower tonight, girl. We both stink or something.
That's your line.
I got to throw myself into, it's a certain way you say it to where she'll get the drift. Every day, you probably just have some onions. I'm just hypothetical. I'm not talking about
I'm okay.
If your breath may stink or something. Yeah. It's as routine as something like that.
I think what makes this situation unique is that this is a building relationship, right? Like if it was one you would date, like, oh baby, you got to
tell her then. You got to say something.
But this person, this is new. And he says he likes her. So
mention it to her. And depending on her reaction is that when you should know whether you move on or not. If she's offended by it, you stay. Wash your ass. Mm-hmm. But how many women?
Damn, I wish we had a level on this.
He said, now I had a situation on the opposite, as a male.
Oh, okay.
So
his balls.
It was actually more of just him. And I had to realize he doesn't stink. That's his pheromone. And it don't sit with me.
Are you saying that?
Like it wasn't like you. I couldn't. It
was his actual BO, is what you're saying.
It was his. His BO. Just had a certain, and I just wanted.
But
to
was
throw
it coming
up.
off his skin, from his underarms, his balls?
It was like just his skin.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
It was his skin.
Okay.
But I think, right, because they talk about, I be having out some other shit I be talking about, y'all.
Okay.
But, culturally and, right, as we talk about, pre-modern times, before everybody was bathing a million times a day, right? That is how people found out who that was a part of the attraction.
That's what
right?
it's like, the chemistry.
Actually smelling something.
Because that's where the time
BO.
chemistry came from.
Yeah, it's from that BO. Those are real pheromones, and we actually cut that off now. And that's not a part of finding your mate anymore because we clean so much.
I mean,
so that's, I really was like, that's why I was like, it wasn't like he stank. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't.
just don't like
musty.
his smell.
I was like, he's not for me. He's not for me.
I get that.
Right? Because like Dre, when he stank, it don't bother me.
You love Dre.
Exactly.
That motherfucker
But
sniff.
that's the point.
She gonna sniff Dre.
But that's the point.
No, I get it. No, I get
And
what
I've
you're
had
saying.
other guys where I was like, I can't do your smell. You are not for me.
But
It don't blend. And he told me the same thing. I'd be like, oh no, I'm in the shower and leave me alone. Stop. He's like, no, well, I'll stop.
that's why the fuck you be pregnant all the time, bro.
He loves saying all
Because
the time.
like this motherfucker like when you stink. Like when
Hey, that is the thing, though. That
It
the thing.
is.
Because I had a friend who was like the smelly dude in the group. Like, we would go on trips. I'm telling you, and y'all know who he is. The crazy part, I'll tell you off this.
Okay, we'll listen.
We would
later.
go out of town on trips, and he would just bring like a bag of like to brush his teeth with, or nothing to wash his ass with, or nothing. And he getting tons of chicks. I'm like, do y'all smell, or like, do y'all smell this? So it's a thing to that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not for you.
yeah.
I had a friend.
It's for the women.
Oh gosh. Yep. And I was like, I smell this. I smell hurt on his beard. Like this nigga. Help! But yeah, I do think there's some chemistry to it. But back to this man.
you know, yeah.
Gotta tell it out.
So after the first time, so he don't go back. He shouldn't go back in. The second time.
A second time, let's do it. But if there's a problem on the second time, you gotta have that conversation.
Okay, so he don't have to
Just if
say
he
it yet.
likes her. If you don't like her, then just
No, he said he likes it. So first time, he giving her a pass. I'm gonna talk to other guys. A pass.
First time. That's true.
If it's bad,
On the first time, if it's like level 3 or lower, then
do you get up and you like?
He said,
But as a woman,
he
you know.
says, but that's
No.
what his listen, the words of his, he says, but that smell was hard to ignore.
yeah.
That's a little bit, that sounds a little bit more like more than a level
But
one.
he didn't ignore it because he didn't say he stopped.
We'll give her one more go. We'll give her one more go.
We're gonna give it one more go.
One more go, my boy.
Give it one more go. Make sure. But on this time, if he really likes it, he got to say, "Hey, yo."
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe they should do something together where it requires them to bathe afterwards.
But that's the thing. That's the misconception.
But
This might not be a bathing thing, though.
Right.
Because it don't necessarily have to be a bathing
But you'll
thing.
find out afterwards.
But
though.
that's what I'm saying.
So,
like,
but what if they take the shower beforehand? And if he still smells it
Okay, then
after
see,
that,
you gotta have that
then
thought.
you gotta have a
Yes.
conversation.
Yes.
Because now this is something deeper.
Yes.
But it's not always, I get you. But it's usually, we're talking about if you don't smell it until penetration.
That's what we're saying though.
Shit's a
That's
bit-
why I'm like, take the shower
Go to the
beforehand.
doctor. You know,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, back to tapping into what Cass said about chemistry, that pH balance shit is right, because there are some times that some people's body chemistries just do not mix.
Right.
And I think that might be some more animalistic science
It
shit.
is, because there's some people's, like some men's sperm will give a woman, you know, bacterial infections, yeast infections.
Yep.
So it just don't mix. Like that's not it. That's not the one for you.
Yep. Yep. Well,
Better listen.
well, sir.
God gave us all the
give her a
signs.
chance. She's a good woman. You know?
One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
One more time.
One more time. Ride the rodeo one more again.
Hey.
One more again.
Come and take
And
a
with
ride.
that, and I am definitely a supporter of condoms. Sometimes condoms and people
Listen.
body
Well,
don't mix well.
That's the
either.
reason why
That
I
is
be
true.
having kids.
That is true.
What? No, you have kids.
Because I hate that. They are terrible for me.
Raw Dog Cassie on that note. Raw Dog Cassie. Okay.
That was funny.
Raw Dog Cassie. Condoms, they're terrible for me. They're horrible. Okay, Raw Dog Cassie. Raw Dog Cassie.
Okay. That's enough.
Okay. Trey.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us at the top of our season. We are excited. If you need an entertainment report, we're still available.
We are.
You know,
We are. We are.
Motherfucker. You know that? You know what you need us to sound like, you know? You know, we got it. All right, y'all. So we can catch you. Trey, you everywhere. You on Facebook. You on Instagram.
Yes.
YouTube.
And Trey the CJ on everything. At TREYDACJ.
All right.
We got you.
All right. So it's been your girl. I'm May.
And I'm Kay.
All right. So catch us next time. Same midlife.
But a different crisis.
Peace out.
The 2024 season comes to an end. Good night.
Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year.
To get back at someone annoying, follow her on Instagram and TikTok.